Monday here in Casa del Colstrip, and we are finally recording the first episode of Noobrews. It's definitely been a long time coming, and we are very proud to be sitting on this couch, this very couch, to do this today.
So basically what we are going to be doing is we're going to be showing you how to brew from beer to wine to a batch of mead. We're going to start doing one show a month, probably the 13th of each month, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll go from there. Our first episode, we brewed a batch of a hard apple cider.
Ooh. Before I ask you, Andy, what hard apple cider is, I just want to let everybody know that we are so awesome that it's going to come out on the 13th. We are so fearless that we don't care that it's coming out on the 13th.
I didn't really think about that, to be honest.
Shh. People don't need to know about that at this point.
Oh, man. How much you want to bet YouTube has a failure on January 13th, 2010? Just throwing that out there now. But anywho.
Da, 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 da.
So, anywho, hard apple cider. It is basically a recipe we were inspired from a fellow we work with over at the company me and Nico are at. And it is definitely on the cider on a budget. No equipment required, just a little yeast, some apple juice, and let's just see how you do it. Here's a hard apple cider. In order to make hard apple cider, first you need a gallon jug of apple juice, EC1118 brewing yeast, a Campden tablet, some white sugar, and some brown sugar. First thing we're going to be doing is pouring a glass of the apple juice out. You can set this to the side and have it to drink later. We won't be needing it. Next, you're going to take about 1/3 of a gallon of apple juice and put it in a large saucepan. You should have about this much left over. Well, close to what Tom's showing you. Next, you're going to mix in a large bowl 4½ cups of brown sugar and white sugar. You can use different mixtures, but we went half brown sugar and half white sugar. Turn the oven on a medium temperature. Next, you're going to take the sugar and slowly dissolve it into the apple juice.
Got it in that night. I don't have it, I don't think, but man. I think I came close.
Then you're going to take the apple juice you dissolved the sugar into and put it back into the apple juice jug. Next, you're going to pour a Campden tablet in the apple juice, followed by a packet of EC1118 yeast. Give that apple juice a nice shake. Shake that for us, Tom. Thank you, Tom. And finally, you're going to take a balloon and put it on the top of the apple juice jug and poke a small hole in it.
Okay.
And that's how you make hard apple cider. This is what we're going to end up with. Got our brew in this bottle here. Got some great air bubbles showing some fermentation going on. In about 2 weeks, we're going to siphon this all out, get it nice and get that yeast out of there. And then in 9 months, after we get that all siphoned out, we're going to have some awesome brew to try out.
Sweet! And that's 9 months. That couldn't come soon enough. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first episode of Noobrews. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/Noobrews, where we'll post pictures as well as updates of all our DIY projects we're going to do on the show.
You can also email us at noobrews@FenixTV.net. Send us a brew you want us to try and see how good it is, and you can watch us try it live on the show. All right, we have a little taste of some cider our friend let us try out, and that's how we're going to sign off today. So, Nico?
Andy?
Excellent show.
So long and farewell.
So long. Have a good night. Oh, fantastic.
Oh, wow. That actually tastes really good.
I'm surprised. I was kind of scared. Yeah, that's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. They're gonna do the whole bit again. We're just gonna stop at the clink and so long farewell. And then we